more control, but okay. You know, right clicks go through BKB too.
Wowzers. Okay.
Not a lot of like Roche threat really from the Radiant. The best shot they would have would be with the snakes. So if they can force EG into a spot, like they have very good forward vision now, it would be risky, but I'd say doable to go for the snakes in situations like this. They're not like a super hard commit. I think they're going for it. They're pinging right now from MSS.
Pretty scary against the Invoker though. You just toss a Sunstrike in there, give you a free scouting tool. A little risky for my blood.
It doesn't really seem necessary, and now with the BKB, oh, they really don't want it.
Oh, that ward.
Okay, this is the big fight now. So what do they see at the moment? They can spot SVG. Thinking about initiation here. S4 getting closer, but now they see MSS too.
Hex onto the Weaver to get things started. There's the Haunt. Wards come
Big
down.
stop.
Huge setup from MSS. They get one. They get two. EG on full retreat. On the back line, BKB used by Arteezy. They've lost S4.
The Eclipse did nothing. Self-fuels from Yawar.
Right into the LSA. It's going to be 4 down on EG.
Oh.
Forward Gaming break this wide open, and now they'll get a tier 2 mid. A 2K net worth swing and crippling fight for the Evil G's.
I think maybe EG thought they were in the Roche pit, and they were kind of getting ready to set up there. So, like, in that mindset, you're thinking, okay, SVG is just out here kind of scouting and being a body block. Let's quickly kill him and move in towards the Roche pit. That kind of looked like the play, right? And then you're maybe waiting for Tornado or something because you think the heroes are in there. But what a jump from MSS. I thought he was getting a little bit late. He's waiting, and then finally that perfect moment hits on 4 heroes, and the damage from Rezo just starts stacking up so quickly.
Unbelievable from this Centaur. They won't be able to do too much to the high ground. They chip away at that tier 3 tower, but forward, going to count their blessings. They will back up just a little bit here. S4 TP's into the shrine. He's surrounded by enemies, might not even know it. MSS looking for the stomp, but he's able to blink down to the low ground. They'll set it up onto the Shadow Shaman again. The easy combo. There is also a Blade Mail out on the Axe, so they can continue to rinse and repeat with that strategy. Now on pursuit of Universe, not going to blink up to the high ground.
Yeah, MSS that was there trying to guard SVG while he's getting those D wards down.
They know Haunt is down. They know wards are down. Now EG are going to be the ones to walk into the
And
pit.
they can do it much faster. They don't commit all too much at all.
Medallion, Alacrity, plus Luna Aura. Yeah, Roche is dead.
I love those zombies tanking it up too. Makes it very low risk.
Man, a step backward for EG, but very nice to secure the Roche like that. Will go to the hands of Arteezy, and also this Aghanim Scepter on Weaver, that big core item for support Weaver we always talk about. 1,200 gold away.
Are you saying it was 1 step forward and then 2 steps back? Is that what you were going for? Yeah. Missed opportunities.
No. Tier 1 mid falls as well, so opens up this Radiant side of the map just a little bit more. We've got a real game on our hands. Forward still with the lead, but EG not out of it yet. Another
quick spike here, though, from Rezo. I feel like he just kind of got that Radiance fight. Now he's already up to the Manta, too. Really increases his overall damage. BKB for UR as well. So they still want to try and push things. Try and find another fight. I think Universe is kind of peaking at the moment, right? He's going around getting these last couple towers. Certainly doing much like S4 did in the previous match. And what a recovery from Crit. You know, gotta give a little bit of props to a guy that gets shut down so hard, so early on in this game, and now he's suddenly 1 component away from an Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, very impressive farm here. Nipping at the heels of that Centaur in terms of supports.
I will say a lot of the damage and focus from Forward Gaming is AoE, though. This isn't the best game I've ever seen for a Weaver Aghanims.
I guess Laguna Blade, kind of their big burst piece, but...
also, just like, most importantly, it's like if they catch Sumail +1, you're just going to try and save Sumail. You know, you just got to identify who's the right target in that hoof stomp and getting focused down here by the Lina and try and get the save on there.
Well, the Spectre Classic, 4-hero smoke, while old Spectre farms the jungle. They'll get a deep ward down. Man, that R button on the Ghost. It's a good one.
Very
Tier
practical.
2. Very practical, yes. It's a real bargain.
S4 just trading in the top lane at the very least, so they get something out of this while the tier 2 drops, but...
It's the last outer tower for EG, in fact. Butterfly queued up for Arteezy, about halfway there as he continues to farm out the Dire jungle. But forward, they want to keep this a high-octane game. They're moving around, they're hunting. They are hungry for blood, Trent.
From here, this game, like... they've now taken care of all these towers, as you said, so now we start looking like how much can they influence the lanes? Can they put EG into awkward positions? Xiaosham's kind of okay at splitting. Centaur's all right. They're kind of like these mediocre wave pushers. Lena's definitely one of the better ones, but also into a build where it's going to be really difficult for UR to get into like Boots of Travel, really. So, I don't know. It's difficult to keep the waves in full control for them, especially when S4 is just going to be doing these cheeky little wave cuts and stuff, and even at this moment, giving some protection over to Arteezy.
Movement towards Crit down in this bottom lane, but he'll Shikuchi back to safety as the Spectral Dagger flies through.
So they see UR mid, and they see Rezo bottom. What are they going to do? Arteezy just deciding he buys his BK or his butterfly, and he moves into the tower. He says, you know, I'm going to force something here.
Butterfly and Aghanim, some big items for EG. Definitely getting the better of this last window in terms of farm. That gap is closing, and quickly. Forward have been moving around on the hunt, not really prioritizing farm nearly as much, and that'll be a free tier 2 up top for Arteezy, left completely unchecked.
Yeah, that's about 3K of the lead lost now for Forward Gaming, and it's in a very big way, as you were just pointing out, all those items, and then add on top of that the 10-second BKB now available for Sumail. So everything coming together here for Evil Geniuses.
The Aegis, they've got almost exactly a minute. And that guy will be reclaimed.
Rezo very correct in his circling there. We've got the majority of those EG heroes. They are playing up in the vicinity. And Arteezy revealing himself there on the wave. So question is, what do you want to do about this? You have the haunt. I mean, you can help get yourself a good jump. They're sending in a MSS illusion, maybe hoping to bait something.
I think you want to wait out the Aegis at this point if you're forward. Less than a minute to go.
EG certainly not falling for any sort of... Yeah, they're just cutting the waves. I love this.
I mean, I don't know how long you want to wait, though. This Luna is farming at a ridiculous rate right now. He just picked up that butterfly. He's not that far off of a Satanic.
Yeah, they're locking Forward Gaming out of this part of the map. Like, they have the shrine in there. But they, of course, you just can't go in there, can't Power Rangers your way in. So the only response really from Forward Gaming is to just head bottom and start chipping away at this tier 3. This is the only way to draw them back. Forces out, and they're going to use the offensive clip, actually. I guess defensive and offensive at the same time, really.
Yeah.
It's keeping that wave going bottom.
It's just a darn good glyph there.
The value. I tell you, all right, Sumail will head back.
Yep, we have to clear this up.
They timed this Aegis.
On the other side, though, MSS jumps in. He's got no support inbound. He's going to be all alone. BKB does get used by Arteezy, but MSS goes down immediately. Now back on the other side.
S4.
They are going to find S4 indeed. They'll go 1 for 1. And the tier 3 does go down. Sumail can't clear out the roster wards fast enough.
Okay.
But Arteezy gets the tier 2 mid. So not a bad trade for EG, but got to give the edge to forward.
Yeah, 100%. That was quite the play. So they find S4 and they decide they're not going to use the haunt even though MSS runs in. It's like if MSS gets a 3-man stomp, maybe we can start TPing, use the haunt and everything. But it's not perfect. He forces out a kind of bad BKB from Arteezy. Has to play it very defensively. And then they say, all right, you know what? We're just going to secure a tier 3 and we're going to kill S4. Sorry, dude. Support for core. We're calling that a good trade at the end of the day.
Now more rotations. EG still in this very aggressive posture. They've got great vision on the plateau. They can see all these movements. And SVG, well, he's going to get rid of it.
How about Rezo? Speaking of plateaus here, he's down in the valley.
Well, they see him, and this time Haunt not going to save you. No enemies to jump to as they're all in hot pursuit. Bug's going to give them the vision they need to try to chase him down over the trees. Rezo's still very tanky, though. He's got the Heart of Tarask up to 3,600 HP on this Spectre. Not an easy target to bring down.
Everyone has rotated down here. We got ourselves 10 heroes. Least played part of the map. Radiant scan, seeing maybe if there's going to be a Weaver scouting forward, a smoke perhaps. And at the same time, all they can think is, that Roche may respawn in another minute and 20. You saw the encircling from Rezo, and there's the smoke. Who is going to be the forward hero here?
Just out of vision of that ward on the high ground, the plateau that we were just talking about.
But the courier comes right back through that ward, so they're going to know.
Okay. They should be suspicious at the very least, though EG will rotate through and head to the other side of the map. And baiting with Arteezy here.
This is the next level play for sure. It's like if someone TPs to this shrine to try and farm, we'll get them.
The ward on the high ground gets pinged out. They've got the sentries down. And vision will be reclaimed. They did not. Oh, they put a new observer up. Okay, so more vision for EG in this area. They've also got a fresh ward kind of in the lane here, covering all their bases.
Yeah, he planned that while he was smoked too, so that one might go undetected, even though this one, of course, is much more obvious there. But the line is drawn bottom once more. I mean, they have Snakes and a Pugna. Very dangerous here. Pugna's going to have to wall himself over there if he wants to help out, but I'm sure SVG will be enough to threaten something here.
Well, they find a catch in the mid lane. It's going to be on the Luna, the high price target, and they'll bring him down.
There's no buyback there either.
Why? Also going to be caught by Resolution.
Oh,
the hard reality.
He's caught too.
Oh no, EG, the BKB from Sumail. He's able to blink back in time, but can they still bring him down? He's on the run. Ice wall used. MSS, he gets pushed back and disarmed. Meatball flies.
Oh, but
SVG looking for some shackles, but he can't get it. Bottom barracks stay standing. Melee took about half damage.
Looks like SVG must have dropped the Snakes there.
Still great stuff for forward.
Yeah, pickoff just happened too fast for Arteezy to react. Now another 30 seconds. Rezo confidently taking the high ground here. And what are the answers? You don't have a BKB on your Invoker. You don't really want to commit to too much.
Look at these siege creeps along, trying to push back Rezo. He's just going to focus down these barracks. Loses some mana, but not too upset about it.
I mean, a Nether Ward, combination of the Pugna, the Nether Blast. This one's just theirs.
Double Radiant siege creeps coming in, and they're going to add some extra damage. This is going to be a lane of barracks in favor of forward. The 5-0-8 Spectre continuing to dominate.
They did such a great job of positioning on that high ground and dominating that whole area. They were shutting that out from forward and saying, we're going to own this, and we're going to therefore help control the Roche pit for ourselves when this comes back. It could be a while, it could be a very short time. It ends up being a relatively long spawn, about a minute 40. But now
Stampede.
another one.
They jump in onto S4, MSS with the initiation, SVG with the follow-up, the Hex, the Laguna, it's a dead axe.
The chain stun, it just keeps happening, just like it did for Arteezy. 100-0, no chance to react.
Fortunately for forward, a minute and a half until Roche respawns. Would have been a big opportunity for them to grab an Aegis and Cheese of their own.
I'd like to see them take this moment, though, where they're not ready to fight and maybe start thinking about the Shrine. EGR smoked up here, though, at least on fly.
Still a scary time. This Luna, if you can control her like that, she doesn't seem so strong. But remember, he's got a BKB with an 8-second charge and a full Satanic, neither of which were used in that last gank.
Dagon here for Universe, stacked up another one to level 2. And now it's their turn to hold the high ground around the Roche pit. Control where EG can go. And much like last time, Arteezy trying to bait something out here. Of course, I'm assuming they were hoping for an Aghanim save in the last time. Didn't quite go that well. See if Crit's a bit more fortunate on that one. He's looking for that Blink Dagger we've seen be so common on these support weavers.
EG all grouped up here, no smoke on either support. Just playing very much together right now as forward basically doing the same thing. Realizing how precious this timing is around Roche. One pickoff will lead to a pretty significant advantage.
Rezo,
15 seconds till he's up, and both teams know it.
Yeah, Rezo needs to be very cautious, though. He's the one who can play alone, sure. The rest have to group up. He's got the haunt. But he cannot be picked off by himself. And okay, so now a bit of a risky play. Oh, they're going to get the Roche. It spawns the second they walk into the pit. Yes, their tier 3's taking damage. There's a couple of catapults there, but the rest of forward gaming have gone back to their base, and they're going to be too far away for this one.
They just kill it so fast, though. It feels risky, but they just dropped Roche in sub 10 seconds. Another Aegis Cheese for Arteezy. Great composure from EG. Is it going to be enough, though? Smoke rotation now from forward on the way. They want to try to punish this. Ward on the high ground. In range of this sentry.
This is no Aether, no Blink Shaman, not exactly the best hero to be up front. At least if not, if you want an ace, it's a good catch. So,
EG going to be able to dodge the gank. They're just going to head back up to their own high ground.
So it cost them like 2/3 the life, a little bit more on their tier 3 tower. But of course, with the soft chipping of Universe on this Pugna, just slow sieging it over and over, it's pretty hard to stop a tier 3 from going down anyway. It's going to be well worth it for an Aegis and a Cheese. They just have to find that big fight. And as we're being blessed there from Scrift, you can see the Aghanim Scepter picked up as well for our Luna and what that's doing. Putting it up to a mad amount of damage with the additional damage from his in.
The Lena.
Oh, what did I say?
You said Luna.
Oh,
and I
that
was
would
like,
be
get
a lot
out
of
here,
fun.
dude.
That would be great.
There's absolutely no
way.
way.
I mean, who puts 2 heroes that are 1 letter off, first off? But anyway, I digress. It goes up to about 1050 with the bonus damage here.
BKB Slicer.
Dota Plus here, giving the nod over to Forward Gaming. Taking it from 18 minutes.
You know, we all know how much Dota Plus likes Spectre, so let's not get too excited.
Yeah, we also know how often Dota Plus is kind of right, so maybe it's okay to love Spectre.
Funny how machine learning works like that. The Hurricane Pike now picked up for Luna, so Arteezy getting a little more mobility for himself with Scotty queued up to finish off that last slot. BKB also up on S4. That is the 10-second charge as the Butterfly secured on resolution.
That's no buyback, though. I mean, that's a little dangerous against the Luna and Volker draft, who is Aegis and Cheese, to have no buyback.
Yeah. Especially
he does
with
have
Spectre.
like 4k HP, though, so kind of helps.
Still, I mean, we've seen moments where, you know, Spectres hold that haunt, die, buy back, haunt again. I mean, that can be a game-ending play in the right context. There's certainly a degree of risk. Also closing in on that level 25 talent for resolution. Highest level in the game by 2.
Yeah, just once again, Spectre, right? Being able to play by yourself.
Yeah.
The entire game, never having to split HP with any lurking heroes. Speaking of lurking, it's S4 way in the back line, kind of cutting off the side of Forward from reacting to the rest of Dire. And
EG running low on structural resources. The Serpent Wards come down, they'll finish off another tier 3 tower. They're kind of at a range of the barracks
they
here,
got
so
the
not
tier
a
2
big
bottom,
threat.
but EG maybe not sure what to do. They're kind of lurking around the shrine, hoping to catch someone reacting to them. They're not going to end up going to push the tier 3.
Forward playing this so well right now with their aggressive movements, just not giving EG the openings.
They have a smoke on Fly too. They might think about cutting them off here.
EG need to make some sort of a play if they want to regain this. It feels like Forward is going to be able to keep doing this chip away at their base, and eventually Megas will come out. They've got a lineup that can hold, but mid lane, S4, he's going to get jumped on. BKB not used in time. They've got the burst, and it's a dead axe without buyback.
Yeah, looking a little lost here from EG. They just can't find a play there. They're hoping someone's going to be coming back, maybe to deal with bot. They're going to run or something, but now Crit's starting to scout them out here. Doesn't look like there's a gem available.
Definitely hesitating, though, cautious to get caught out there. No tier 3s remain for EG. They're going to grab Crit. Force staff back, but MSS is there. Another huge stomp connects on Arteezy and Fly. The BKB Satanic are used. Luna trying to turn things around, but EG have already lost a lot. Resolution deep in the base, taking pretty heavy damage here. He gets disarmed, but able to Spectral Dagger back to the low ground.
He still had no buyback at the moment there, too.
A little risky. Still an Aegis on the Luna, but no BKB. EG do hold on, but it's costly.
Yeah, that was Aegis and Cheese you're fighting into while there's also no Spirit Vessel on your team, too, so...
Here it is, Trent. It's queued up. The Rapier for Arteezy on the Luna. EG feeling the pressure, knowing they need to do something wild to regain the footing here and have a chance in this game. They're going to go all in on that big item. He still needs a little bit of farm to go. Probably going to pick it up after the Aegis.
S4 looking to clean up his game here, looking for that one big call. 3-8-0. Can he finally get a big one on the board here? They run into each other.
Instead, he gets hexed. MSS again with a good stomp. Now the wards come down. Arteezy in the back line trying to do some damage. S4 able to live thanks to the time lapse. BKBs get used, but Arteezy taking huge damage from the War ultimate. That's the Aegis, only for SVG. Now a taunt onto the Spectre. The Tombstone comes down. MSS playing out of his mind right now. Finds 2 without buyback. It's basically just Arteezy and Sumail. BKB's on, but they do not have the damage. EG need to get the hell out of here, or Forward are going to clean this up. Trying to pursue MSS again, but this time he'll get pushed back, and Arteezy brings him down, compliments of the Hurricane Pike.
Oh, that tip is 100% deserved. MSS barely any vision there as he's about to hop in, and Arteezy somehow manages to grab him at the last moment with that push. Fantastic maneuver there, and you gotta love the respect from MSS instantly.
Incredible performance on this Centaur so far.
He's definitely been the highlight of this one for me, I have to say.
Just making these team fights feel impossible for EG.
And we get to watch it again here. So S4, like, they just kind of bumping each other, and as I said, S4 instantly hexed up too, but that time-lapse save was there in time to help things out. But, well, back in our main game, we got ourselves a hunt. They're on to Crit.
Crit's
He's
gonna
dead.
go down, and now Luna in a lot of trouble. 10 seconds on the BKB, has a Satanic, makes it down to the low ground, but disarm,
got buyback.
Life drain, that'll secure a double. Arteezy and Crit in the grave. Resolution with the aggressive tip. 30 seconds on Rost Awards, so they won't be able to just cripple these barracks straight away, but Arteezy might be forced into a buyback here. Crit will not have it. 75 seconds on the sideline for this Weaver. Buyback is on cooldown. Whip also available, and there it is as S4 jumps in. He will grab Lena, but gets hexed straight away. The Cataclysm doesn't connect on much. BKBs get popped. Arteezy's back in the fray. They need to get something out of this. Resolution just feels too damn tanky as he's in the front lines. S4 able to survive just barely. But Sumail not going to be so lucky. He buys back now. Barracks still standing, but SVG, he's got the Serpents, and they're going to do the work for him. Melee Barracks will go down. Forward, staying on the low ground, not taking any undue risk. Half the barracks now down for EG.
Starting to see a pretty common theme with a lot of the best heroes. Oh, we finally got ourselves another replay here. Well, we had one replay into another replay, and there you go. That time-lapse save that was there, nearly giving another life to Arteezy, but still going to be enough. Yeah, Skirt will end up falling, but
you know, even if Arteezy wants this rapier now very far away after that buyback, is absolutely forced into it, but still has a whole Sacred Relic to farm where the big damage comes out, as Scotty is now going to be the 6th slot for the Spectre. Also queuing up the Abyssal Blade to replace those boots. Rezo's going full raid boss, baby.
Yeah, just so much HP and survivability. You combine that up with Butterfly too, but
You think the rapier is enough? If he's able to pick it up?
There's no other option, honestly. I think rapier is completely fine. No, I don't think it's enough, but it's an opportunity, right? It just relies on S4. He has to find a call. It's a very hard game. There's no doubt about it. It's been a lot of great vision from forward, making his life difficult. Doesn't have a Shadow Blade, so that's
played around the axe so well between MSS and SVG.
And like the spread too. You saw what always looks like it's gonna be a good call, and it's only one hero. Like they're all just outside the radius, but Rezo, he's scouting.
He's gonna walk into the high ground. S4 was ready and waiting this time, but Rezo's just not taking any damage. This Spectre is so beefy. Forward will be forced back, but EG not able to find a kill. Now Hex onto Sumail. There's the haunt. BKBs get popped. They're trying to bring him down, but they've already lost S4 and Fly, only in exchange for SVG. Crit now in the back line will get brought down. And MSS winning this battle against Arteezy. All 4 down for EG. No buybacks. It is only Sumail as the GG is called. We're going to a game 3. Similar score to game 1, except this time it's Forward that take it 33-13.
Excellent play here from Forward Gaming. They just they started fighting their way. That game, I don't know. Okay, I've seen a common trend here in terms of the best heroes at the tournament, and that is heroes that can take any small advantage and just like dominate the whole map off of that. You know, see this Terrorblade, right? Just like every single meta, you're able to go push, take some towers. Pugna,